Hi everyone, it's been a while since I've made a video, and I bumped into a guy today at the comic book store, or at the game store, and he asked me, have you made a video in a while? And I said, no, I've been painting. And he said, well, I'd really like to see some more videos. So Brad, thank you. And I'm just going to do this little video. So I'm working on a diorama right now, and the diorama I'm working on has a jungle planet. It's a Christmas present, so I'm not going to divulge too much. But we need some vines. And so I picked up this cool tutorial on YouTube on how to make vines. And so what we're going to do, we're going to take this, this is some twine that was picked up at the dollar store. It's green. I think brown would look good too if you want more of a woody vine. And then we're going to take adhesive spray. This is cheap stuff from Dollar Tree. If you're doing something a little bit higher quality, you might go with that, but I'm trying to do this kind of budget just to see what works. So we're going to spray this, and then we're going to put some of this scenic. This is kind of like a grassy undergrowth basing material. And what we're going to do is we're going to put, I ground it up a little bit here, and then we're going to put that on top of the adhesive and see if it looks like vines. You want to be careful to not let it fold in on itself, or it looks kind of matted. So let's spray it and see what we can get here. You kind of let it hang when you spray it so that it doesn't move about unpredictably, because it weighs down the it weighs down the twine, so it starts to fall. And so let's just kind of lay it out a little bit, and we'll sprinkle this on and see what happens. You want to go heavy, and you can recover what you lose. Okay, let's flip it over here. We'll kind of rub this in there. Maybe give it another spray here. I think if you had some smaller scenic, this is kind of more of like clumps. If you had some thinner stuff, it might look a little better. But there's going to be a lot of undergrowth on what I'm doing, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's just coat it really good here. Okay, we'll kind of shake it. It's getting a little thick here, but that's okay, I think. And then let's hit it again. You'll see what I'm talking about the matting here. So I'm just going to use a brush. If you use your fingers, disaster will happen. So I'm going to separate out here a little bit. You want to kind of keep those wisps, otherwise it just looks like a piece of twine covered in crap. But if you keep the wisps, you get some really cool stuff like here. And that looks pretty good. Let's just keep going a little bit more here. They do have aerosol glue like Mod Podge or other adhesives. Those are probably pretty good too. The only thing with the aerosol is I think it would blow it around and make kind of a disaster. And I've had pretty good luck with this stuff, especially since it comes from the Dollar Tree. Alright, so here's kind of what we're working with. Let's get it down in the light here. So this is kind of the look we're going for. And then let's see what it looks like in action on the diorama. Here's some I did up earlier. Let's see if we can get this where we can see it. So if you look on the stump there, on the piece of wood, and it's vines. Pretty cool. Thanks, guys. Believe you can paint.